We are going to be using a strap a little later in our practice, so if you need to locate your strap or something to use as a strap, go ahead and do that before we get started. And then sitting down in your chair with your hips scooted forward, so you're not leaning back into the back of the chair. So sitting up nice and tall, releasing the shoulders away from the ears. Feeling yourself really arriving in this time and space. And today's practice, we're really going to focus on dropping into presence amidst the chaos. So it's, I think, easy to feel anxious and chaotic, overwhelmed, scattered frequently in our world. The more vata you have, the more this will happen for you. The more vata imbalance you have, the more this will happen for you. So today's practice, we're really going to focus on bringing the stillness, the centeredness inside, coming to that centered place of wisdom through presence. So we're going to start today with just some breaths, and then we'll go into some Brahmari breaths to calm the nervous system and have a little sensory deprivation. So for right now, closing your eyes, letting your hands rest comfortably in your lap. Feel your spine rise tall as your feet connect with the floor. Feel that awareness through the feet, maybe spreading the toes wide. Find a nice neutral place for the pelvis. You might find you habitually rock with the pelvis forward or tuck the tailbone, rounding the back. And see if you can find a more neutral place where there's just length that comes into the spine. Letting that rise up, maybe broaden the shoulders, pull the chin back slightly. Soften the jaw. And begin to deepen your breath here. And see if your attention can follow the breath in and out of your body. As a focus for the mind that wants to leap and dance and do somersaults and walk tight ropes and go down rabbit holes. Coming back to follow the breath. This one-pointed focus is one of the limbs of yoga. And it serves to train the mind and energy. Following the breath, following the breath. And now bringing your awareness to what you're receiving through your ears. My voice, the bird song, whatever is in your environment. And take a few breaths being really present with receiving the sounds that are in your environment in this moment. notice how this focus shifts the nervous system, perhaps helps you feel more present, less tense. We're going to take this one step further with some Brahmari breath. So if you already know this breath, feel free to go ahead and begin. If you would like instruction, we're going to bring our hands up, fingers together, placing them over our eyes. So we're going to block out light. And then in just a moment, you're going to press your fingers in to block the sound from your ears. And for 3 breaths, we're going to exhale with a hum at a very low tone. And feel the resonance, the vibration of sound moving through your body. Calming, centering, kind of, you can imagine things just kind of shaking down, centering, settling. So as you're ready, begin closing off the lights and sound. Take a deep inhale and hum. We'll do it 3 times. When you finish keeping the eyes closed, relaxing the hands back down to the lap, noticing how you feel, your presence with the present, the sounds now, the breath now, the body now. If you feel like you're in a more centered place, remind yourself that you can come back here at any time. It's not an elusive place. And bringing your arms by your sides and gently fluttering the eyes open, gazing down at the floor. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. Again, inhale, lifting, floating the arms out and up, looking up. Exhale, float the arms out and down, looking down. 2 more times like this. Let this be a moving meditation, present. And then inhale the arms up again. This time interlacing the hands above the head. Rotate the palms up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down. Feel the side bodies elongating. Feel the extension from the hips up to the hands. And then begin to circle the hands. The ribs will go opposite, moving in a slow circle, feeling all the connectivity through your body and sensation. And going back the other way, reversing the direction of your circle. Keeping the breath flowing here. And coming back to center, lifting up again, dropping the shoulders again, feeling that spaciousness. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands to the back of the head, still interlaced. Broaden through the chest. Imagine somebody behind you pulling your elbows back gently, lovingly, without overarching the back. So we're going to engage the core here so we're not pressing forward and putting tension in the low back. And feel this nice opening here. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to drop the chin to the chest, bring the elbows forward, drop the shoulders, pulling a little traction on the neck. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, dropping the chin, bringing the elbows forward. 2 more times. Nice. And then open the elbows back out again. We're going to keep those hands clasped behind the head. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your right elbow and your left knee towards each other. Inhale back to center. Lifting the opposite leg. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. 2 more times each side. Coming back to center, lifting the heart, engage the core, elbows moving back behind you, gaze up, dropping the head back into the hands, broadening through the heart, dropping the shoulders down. Deep inhale here. And as you exhale, float the arms out and down, wrist circles. Just let the arms hang by the sides. Inhale, roll the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again, inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Lovely. Bring the hands to the knees. We'll do some cats and cows here, further waking up the spine. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, dropping the chin to the chest, pulling back against the arms. Inhale, coming forward, drop the belly, lift through the heart, through the gaze. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, rounding back. Moving with your breath. Couple more rounds. Nice, and then coming back to a neutral place here. So we're gonna do a little more leg, lower body stuff. So crossing your right ankle over to your left knee, flexing that right foot, and you might feel some sensation in that right hip. Bringing the hands to the knee and the foot, reaching straight out in front of your arm, where your arms are, lengthening here. And as you exhale, each little exhale, or big exhale, brings a little fold forward. So deepening into the hip stretch here. And lengthening the breath, practicing that presence. Being at peace with right where you are in this moment. One more breath here. And then inhale, coming up, lifting the arms up to the sky. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right, bringing the left hand to the right knee, right arm to the back of the chair. You can press down into the right thigh with the left hand. Gazing out over the right shoulder. And breathing to sensation here. Keeping the left hand where it is. Inhale, reach the right arm up and leaning over to the left. Getting a deeper stretch into the side body. Might gaze up here. One more inhale. And exhale, bringing the right hand to the right foot. Arms are crossed in front of you. Centering the body. Inhale, pulling forward, lifting your heart, lifting your gaze. Exhale, rounding back, pulling back against the arms. Again, inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, rounding back. 2 more times, nice and slow. This breath, this movement is all that needs your attention and focus in this moment. And then inhale, coming forward, keep the arms crossed, bending at the elbows, bring the hands together either back to back or left fingertips to right palm. Dropping the shoulders down, the back, lengthening the spine here. This might feel like enough. If you'd like to go further, you can lift the elbows up a little bit, keep the shoulders down. Breathe here. Following the breath. One more breath. And with your exhale, releasing both the arms and the legs, shake it out. And we'll do the other side. So crossing left ankle to right knee here, placing hands on knee and foot. Nice tall spine. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, hinge forward slightly from the hips, and with all of your breaths for the next few breaths, each exhale allowing you to move a little tiny bit more forward without rounding the spine. So this side might feel really different from the other side. So coming back again to presence, to breath. breath here. And then inhale, sweeping the arms up as you lift your body up. And exhale, we're going to twist to the left this time. Right hand to left knee, left arm to the back of the chair. Gazing out to the left, pressing into the left leg with the right hand. Breathing to sensation. With your next inhale, lifting that left arm up, keeping the right hand on the left leg, and side bend over, rotating to look up. Feel the muscles working as they lengthen. One more inhale, and as you exhale, bring the left hand to the left foot, centering the body, arms crossed in front of you. Inhale, pull forward, lengthen the heart. Exhale, rounding back, pull back against the arms. Inhale, pulling forward. Exhale, rounding back. 2 more with your breath. Meditative movement. Coming forward, keeping the arms crossed, bending at the elbows, bringing the hands either back to back or right fingertips to the left palm this time. Dropping the shoulders down the back as you lengthen the spine. This might be where you want to stay. If you'd like to go further, you can lift the elbows, strive to keep the shoulders down. Relax the jaw. Find your presence. Deep breaths here. One more inhale here. And as you exhale, release the arms and legs, and we're going to float the arms out and down. Nice, shake them out. Beautiful. So you might have been wondering, what are we going to use the strap for? So let's use the strap now. We're going to do some standing and sitting. And you might double up your strap. I have lots of loose ends here. See what feels good to you. So we're going to take a nice wide grasp of the strap. And we're going to stand without pushing off with our arms. So we're going to inhale, lifting up. The strap is going to come up. And then we're going to step out to the right into a squat. And we're going to bring the strap back behind us as we squat down. Inhale, coming back up. Step back in, make sure the chair is behind you. And exhale, bring the strap down in front. Sit back down into the chair. We're going to move really slow. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, stepping left. Squatting down, bringing the strap back behind you. Inhale, coming back up. Stepping back to center. Exhale, sitting down into the chair. Again, we'll move right this time. Inhale, lifting up. exhale, squatting to the right. Inhale, stepping back to center. Exhale, sitting down. Moving left this time. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, stepping out left. Bringing the strap down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, sitting down. We're going to do one more each side. I'm going to be quiet. Be with your breath, your movement. Lovely, and then releasing the strap to this side. And we'll come out of the chair, bringing the chair to the end of the mat, placing your hands on the back of the chair and walk your legs back to find a chair dog. Melting the heart towards the floor, elongating through the crown, reaching out. Soft knees, a little bend in those knees. Deep breaths here. Try lifting the sit bones a little bit. So we're rotating through the sacrum, elongating through the backs of the legs. And with your next inhale, lift your right leg back behind you. Balancing here, exhale. 2 more breaths if that feels available to you. If not, you can touch the toes down. Little balance assistance. And with your final exhale, bring that foot back down. Melting center. And next, inhale, lift left leg back behind you. And feel free to keep those toes down on the floor if that is best for you today. 2 deep breaths. And with your last exhale, bringing that foot down, rebalancing between the feet, melting into a chair dog. And then gently, slowly walking back in, standing up here. We'll step away from the chair, feet a little wider than hip width apart, and swing side to side. And hands to the hips. Making some big circles. And back the other way. And then coming to sit down in your chair, and we'll do some eye exercises. I'm going to come closer to you here. So sitting up nice and tall in your chair again. And we're gonna do some infinity signs, so sideways figure eights. So we're gonna start by looking straight ahead. And then we'll move up diagonally to the right. So looking straight ahead right now. With your next inhale, look up diagonally to the right, and then coming down to the lower right, and then crossing through center upper left. Exhaling down, lower left, and diagonally across to the right. And down. And so moving your eyes across and then back, down and then up. Moving with your breath at your own pace. And really stretching the eyes out to the periphery on each side. This is eye yoga. Focus, concentration, make sure you're breathing. The next time you come to center, pause there, look straight ahead and blink, 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 blink. And then we're going to reverse the direction. Is that right? Yeah, so we're going to start by going down to the lower left and then up from there, and then diagonally down from upper left to lower right, and then up to upper right, across, down to lower left. So moving your eyes, moving your breath. Not moving your head. And then coming back to center, look straight ahead, blink, blink, blink. And then close your eyes, rub your hands together, placing your warm palms over your closed eyes, letting your eyes relax and release. Deep breath here, and if you'd like, you can plug your ears again. Let's do one Brahmari breath, exhaling with a hum. Releasing your hands, letting your eyes remain closed. You're welcome to slide back in your chair. Let the back of the chair support you. Noticing the effects of this practice. Presence, the awareness that you've cultivated. Back to the breath, continuing to keep the eyes closed. And allow these words by Julie Dunlop to wash over you. This is a poem called The Acrobat. The acrobat could not remember a time when he was not turning upside down, somersaults turning into cartwheels, into walkovers and handsprings. Then there were all the days when he had run up and down the grassy strip in the side yard, determined to do an aerial. "You're going to crack your head, that head of yours, wide open," his mom had chided more times than he could count. Sometimes he would stand on his head so long that, crying, she begged him to come down. It was no surprise that a top-tier traveling troupe became his second home, the director bringing him on board on his first audition. That was 3 directors ago, and now the new director was implementing a daily mandatory meditation for the entire staff, something about unifying their energy field as a team. While he sat there for the required 30 minutes in absolute stillness and silence, his mind went wild, performing acrobatics he'd never even dreamt of before. Yet, as agitated as he was while sitting still, he entered a smooth, calm flow of focus as soon as he was in motion. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And feel that balance of the stillness and the doing, the acrobat running to and fro, doing amazing feats, and that center of stillness, that deeper alignment. Gratitude for both. And how meditation supports it all, our one-pointed focus. Thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.